Anytime I throw up, I cry. I cry. The tears just come out. Okay. Hi. I don't know what just happened. Sometimes I just throw up. I'm 34 weeks today. That's a Kylie Jenner sound and I have to record it. Oh gosh. It's really bright in here. Wait. I haven't filmed a vlog in so long, so it's like, wait, give me a minute. Okay, I just changed my shirt because I think the other one was too bright. Good morning, you guys. I cannot believe I'm vlogging today, which is crazy. This is just vitamin C. Keeps my skin really bright. I've also been like putting it on my little bump just to keep like the skin discoloration under control. I typically don't do skincare every morning. Like I do my skincare at night and then just kind of like rinse my face in the morning. But today I'm gonna just do it because it was a rough morning, as you just saw. And since I'm vlogging today, I figured I'd do my makeup. I'm so pregnant, I'm 34 weeks, which is crazy. I'm just gonna lay my hair flat today because we are actually going out of town tonight. We're going to Miami and the humidity down there is just a little bit rough. I'm just gonna do a slick back bun this weekend. It's sloppy, y'all. The motivation to do literally anything pregnant is non-existent. I applaud every pregnant woman who has stayed fit, who does all the things, because literally your body is exuding so much energy all day long growing the human that I'm just like you will not catch me lifting a single weight. And I know it's good to stay active, I just can't. Like I'm still throwing up every once in a while and it's just too much. Okay. I don't use my morning and get with the Lord, I feel like my whole day is just thrown off. I also don't know if anybody else struggles with this, but like the first thing that I kind of like put my attention to in the morning is what I think about the rest of the day. It could literally be like a YouTuber, I watch her video in the morning and for the rest of the day, like I'm just thinking about this random person and like what they did. And sometimes it's fun because it's like if I just watched this cute little Hawaii vlog or like a mommy influencer, I'm just kind of like, that's my character for the day. I'm either Florida girl or mommy girl, I don't know. But whenever I start my morning with the Lord, it's like the day is just covered in so much peace, and it's honestly just so beautiful to think that the first person, the first object of my adoration of the day is him. It's not TikTok, Instagram, which I will get on my phone and scroll because it just like wakes me up. That's a habit I'm trying to break. But I mean like an hour on your phone, like just kind of like sitting and doing whatever. Like I unfortunately have that luxury because I don't have to like get up and go to work. So I find it harder to spend more time with the Lord when I have a bunch of time than when I have a little bit of time. Because when I have this long schedule, I just know that like I'm gonna make time for him. But when you have all of this time, it's like you're like, oh, surely like I'll get around to it, I will spend time with him, da da da. And then it's the end of the day and you're like, okay. So it really does show like where your priorities lie. That being said, my Bible time has been not the best as of honestly this entire year. Before I got pregnant, I was so on fire for the Lord, like hours in the Word, obsessed, all I could think about, all I could talk about. Like he was everything, like literally everything, and he still is everything. But then when I got pregnant, I got so sick. I got so sick, throwing up multiple times a day. My brain literally just was not functioning. I couldn't reply to text, I couldn't go out, I couldn't see people. Like I just could not, I just felt like I was a zombie. Like it was the most dehumanizing experience ever, throwing up that much. And I'm surprised like that we didn't go to the hospital. I think I was just scared that they were gonna like give me bad news or something. So we never went to the hospital. And next pregnancy, if this happens, I'm definitely going to the hospital. That being said, I just felt like completely defeated, completely like my fire was just gone like that. And I remember talking to the Lord and I was just like, oh my gosh, Lord, like I was just so on fire for you. I got sick and now I can barely even like use my brain. And I had such great encouragement from my friends. Like they were like, look, like different seasons look different, like with your time with him. I had a friend come and bring me communion and immediately like the nausea stopped. I wasn't throwing up. Like just incredible people in my life encouraging me and letting me know like worship and adoration unto the Lord looks different in each season. But I just didn't like, I was just so hard on myself because I went from being such a devout reader and giving him my everything to one worship song a day and one verse a day. And I just felt like, oh, he's not proud of me. He's mad at me, all these things. And I was so angry with the Lord. I was so mad. I was like, why would you do this to me? Like literally, I was just so obsessed with you and you pushed me away. Like I felt like he pushed me away, made me sick. And I literally remember having a conversation with him and I was like, do you not miss me? Like, do you not miss when I was like on fire for you? Like make me better. Like I was just like, yeah, the brain was going everywhere. Now that I'm kind of like out of that season, I still struggle with nausea and throwing up every once in a while, but it's nothing like it was. And now that I'm out, you really do think about prayers that you've prayed and seeing them come to fruition. And I'm talking about the prayers of like, Lord, make me obsessed with you. Lord, take me deeper. Lord, show me more of you. Lord, make me more like you. Those are painful processes. Those are not like, okay, cool, like rainbows and sunshine. No, it's literally like walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Like you're gonna get to know the Lord really quick. There's a sermon by Bill Johnson. I'm gonna put it below. He basically just talks about, which he preached this sermon like 3 days after his wife passed away. And the sermon was about how good the Lord is, like how good he is in all circumstances, no matter what. This is after his wife passed away. He said, you know, there are depths of the Lord that you get to know outside of joy, outside of happiness. There are depths of the Lord that you only get through the valley of the shadow of death. You only get through pain and grief and sickness and all of these things. And so I just realized like I prayed for this. Like I prayed to get to know the Lord on a deeper level. And here I am. Like I've never gotten to know the Lord in such a painful, gross experience that I'm just like, I'd do it all over again to see the Lord the way I see him now. And so now I'm kind of just trying to find what time with the Lord looks like now, just cause like I have so much free time, but baby's coming soon. And I know that's gonna completely flip everything again because everything's gonna look completely different. I don't know what kind of postpartum I'm gonna have. I don't know what my labor and delivery is gonna look like. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be, all I know is that motherhood is another journey, a never ending journey. Once you become a mom, that's it. Like you are on this new path with the Lord. And I'm just like, I'm excited, but it's also like, that's crazy. You know, I'm gonna be a mom. But I'm so thankful that I am healthy, that I get to do this with him. I can't imagine doing this without the Lord. And if you're watching this and you're just like, this girl's weird, like, what is she talking about? You're still here. So clearly something in your soul is like, I kind of want what she's talking about. Doing this with the Lord makes it like, it makes no sense how much peace you have in such horrible circumstances. Like literally nothing could change except for your time with the Lord and everything is better. Like no physical circumstance could change, which it will because he loves you, but no physical circumstance could change. But you're like with the Lord in it and your perspective is completely different. And you're seeing things completely differently and like, it doesn't hurt as much. You have all this peace, you know that you're taken care of. I cannot imagine not doing this with the Lord. Like I'd be so anxious, I'd be so nervous, I'd be a wreck, I'd be terrified of birth, I'd be terrified of becoming a mom. And right now I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's so much waiting for me in my journey with the Lord once I become a mom. Once that baby comes out, it's like, I'm gonna have this whole new perspective of the Lord, of his people, of myself. Like, and I'm just like, that's what I'm really excited about. So all that to say, spend time with the Lord. It doesn't make sense in the moment as far as like, oh, I want this instant relief. Like I just want to take all the anxiety off my chest. I just want my circumstances to change, my finances, my health, whatever. Like in the moment you're like, okay, yeah, I can read my Bible, but Lord, I need you to do something like now, and I know you can. Like, it is a mind trail, train, whatever. But I swear, as soon as I open my Bible and just like read it, like eat it, digest it, indulge in it, oh my gosh, like I just have his eyes, I just have his heart, I just have this like new understanding of why things are the way they are with the Lord. And obviously we are told not to lean on our own understanding, but he really is so loving that he will give us just glimpses of himself in circumstances. And it's like, oh, that's why you did that. Especially when it comes to like marriage, you're praying for, that's a whole other topic. Anyway, I'm going to spend time with the Lord, read with him, abide in him, give him all of my adoration this morning.